So hey, what's up guys, welcome back to another video. Now before I start about today's video and start talking about today's video, first of all, I was really happy that my game playing video just got 20 views in less than 24 hours, but my last video just really got 500 views in less than 24. You guys absolutely go bonkers on that video where I just I think that video was Z versus Lux. So you guys just absolutely went bonkers on that videos. So first of all, I really thank you very much for doing that. You really blew up that video. I was not expecting 500 views in less than a day. Like I literally saw it before I go to sleep, and it was like having a 6 views I guess, and then I woke up the next day and it was having like 80 views, and from those 80 views is just keep on going and literally going up, and it literally never stopped. So thank you for doing that. And now onto this video. Now onto this game. Okay, so this game pretty much of a counter matchup for Z. I was facing actually a Yasuo into mid lane, but that wasn't the only counter matchup I was up for. If you would have told from the team comp, I will just put it up over here. Okay, so if you would have told by their team comp, I kind of first picked Z, and it was a bad thing to do, because if you look at their team comp, their entire team comp was based upon how can you counter pick me. They have Darius top lane, they have Ivan jungle, they have Yasuo mid lane, they have Vayne as an ADC, and also Lulu as a support. So what we have to work here in this comp is like we have to work with a lot of CCs, because Lulu can polymorph you, Ivan can stun you. Like we have to literally work with a lot of CC this game, and we also have to work with a lot of shieldings this game. So it was not the thing, not the optimal thing you should play Zed, because first of all, come on man, it doesn't matter how much buff a certain champion gets. Shielding champions are so strong. Like they told us they are going to nerf shielding champions, and also the champions who have healing upon them. But I think they do nerfed Soraka, and they are do nerfing Julie next patch. So I'm not going to talk too much about the champions which are going to heal you, but I'm talking about the champion which are going to shield you. The champion like Ivan, the champions like Lulu, the champions like Karma. So all these champions are like pretty much like you if you are playing Z, you pretty much can't do things against them. As I will just try to kill this. Yeah, and a fun fact, this Yasuo, as my Zac will be able to get first blood on their jungler, and my Wukong is not moving at all. Okay, so here was what the fun thing was. So the fun thing was this Yasuo actually ran exhaust on me. So this Yasuo was actually having exhaust, fast exhaust. I was not having ignite on him. So like I just just that like he was pretty scared of me, even though Yasuo is like a literal straight away counter to Z, but still he really opted for exhaust and did not opted for ignite. I think with ignite you can be more aggressive as a Yasuo player into a lane, especially if you are facing a champion which can't literally do anything against you. Like I was literally playing Z. Now you will see this entire video. I will just like have this constant, safe kind of a Z style, because I don't want to feed Yasuo. Like Yasuo will always win you in a 1v1 scenario. Like you can't win him. Like you can't trade against him into short kind of things, because he will always use his W. You can't extend the team fights because he's always going to have Conqueror, or he's always going to have lethal tempo. So it's like it's really going to bad if you extend the fight. It's really going to bad if you go for a quick trade, because it's not going to happen. So the best bet you can have against a this type of lane is like you can really just keep it safe. Like as you will see here, I'm just like literally playing so behind. I'm not giving him a single chance to do a single thing. I'm just like playing behind. I'm just using my Q to farm to farm, and I think it's not going to work because this Yasuo is literally tipping me 20 CS. So that's a huge CS lead. If you're talking about he was having a 20 CS lead at 6 minutes, but I was not having anything like a good to do, because if I would have tried to farm, he would have just jumped on me by using his E and would have just killed me there, or would have just like made me lose a trade, or just made me go into a really bad trade, which is the number one thing you don't want to do against Yasuo players, because to be honest, you're not going to win against them unless you have an item or two. So if you guys know, like they are having shields on top of shields, like a Yasuo have shields. Like I will just completely mess up the combo here, but I will just literally mess up the triple shuriken here. So I really hope none of you saw that. But the good thing is we really got the Yasuo flash traded, and one more good thing that we got is like Yasuo backed off really straight, and we got the entire wave to ourselves. So we kind of made the wave crash, and then we will look for it back. So before we go any further, I really want you guys to know that it was really like helpful to have the 500 views on the video. Like I was just really happy about having 20 views upon the previous one, and I was like, okay man, like I'm getting 20 views per day, like that's pretty good. And then you guys just stepped right in and just destroyed it. You just like literally blowed it up from 20 views in a single day. We just rocketed to 500 views onto a single day. That was a pretty huge. I really thank you guys. I really thank you. So as Yasuo will look for a roam bot lane, and I think I die here. I think I will die here just because I try to kill a Vayne, and this Yasuo will get 2 kills here. I think that's what kind of happened. But that Vayne really like don't like her. As I will force to ult, but her shields are pretty much huge there. Actually, she was not going to die there. If I would have hit anything there, she would have been there. Like that was a good thing she actually died there. I don't think so she would have died. Like, and then Yasuo just got 2 kills for that, and he was again giving me for, let's say, 27 CS in, like, I think it's how much it is. So 27 CS diff in 9 minutes. So that's a pretty huge diff. So it's really not good. So what you guys can do as a team, like if your teammate is telling you that he's going to play safe, he just really don't want to do a thing into his lane, and you really want to play safe, he just really asked the jungler to not gank and because he just really wants to play safe. So what can he do is like not feed his laner. Like Yasuo was 0-0 in the lane, and then he rotated bot side and it just ended up 2-0. So it was a like the things would have gone bad really quick if like I would have escalated things over here. Like if you see, I'm still just trying to last hit the minions with my Q. Like at this point of time, this is not worth it to trade with Yasuo because he have a red buff upon him. So it's not at all worth it to do things that will rage him. So just there's pretty much a try to take as much as your CS if you just try to have a deep ward, or if he is in the lane, just try to farm minions with your Q. So that's the two best things you can do if you want to keep a smooth lane as a Z. Like if you think you just can't win anything, and if you want to really want to keep a smooth lane, if you are playing as Z, it's like just try to farm with your Q. Like let's say you are playing with Yasuo, let's say you are playing with Silas. Like I think those two are the biggest counter to Z, Yasuo and Silas, because I always ban Akali when I play Z, and like Yasuo and Silas are kind of a like if they play good, like they are going to be so good. Like you will never see decent Yasuo player. You will always see a good Yasuo player, or you will always have a bad Yasuo player. So you will never have a like a decent kind of guy. So like that's how you work. And why I ban Akali is like Akali, like I personally don't like to play against that champion. Like people will say like this will be a lot of a contradicting topic, is why as well you will ban Akali if you're playing against her, or if you're playing Z, because I don't want a champion having 3000 health which can build Sonias and literally one-shot me with her gap close. I don't want that kind of champion in my lane. Like Akali gap close has the highest amount of damage, as Lulu will literally mess with me up here, but a good thing was that Lulu, did she flex on me? Oh, did she flex on me? I literally think she flexed on me. I didn't notice this in the game, but okay. She did not flex on me. I really thought she was going to flex on me. But the good thing is here, Lulu got the kill, and Yasuo will have a shutdown. Our Zac will get the shutdown up here for us. Okay, so that was of a pretty smooth kind of thing. I traded 1-for-1. My gold goes to the support, which is not that kind of a good thing, but the Yasuo shutdown goes to our Zac, which shouldn't have happened, because that was the only tank we have. As I will complete my first item, as I will complete Duskblade at 13 minutes. So it's like pretty much like like what I usually go. I usually go Duskblade as first item. Your second item on Z is always going to be optional. You can literally go Serpent Swang, you can go Ghost Blade, or you can go Black Cleaver. So that item pretty much is going to stay optional for you guys. Okay, so as this game by the team comp, you will predict that I will go Serpent Swang as my second option, second item, and pretty much I will. Now Duskblade, why I just always say Duskblade is like pretty much a good item, but it's high risk, high reward kind of things. If you know how to play around the damage reset, you should always opt for Duskblade, no matter what the enemy team have. Like I think this game of Flawless Claw also would have been a better option because of Yasuo can run away from you, Vayne can run away from you, Lulu can run away from you, as well as Ivan can just run away from you. So I would have thought like a Flawless Claw would have been a better option, but as is for now, as it stays, like a Duskblade is like a pretty much my favorite mythic item right now to go on Z. Like it kind of changes in 2 or 3 weeks. Like it's like nothing good. It's like what I really want to go on Z. So I was really feeling, or you can say I was really having a bad feel of going Duskblade this game, or I have a bad feel of going Duskblade every game on Z I play. So we have a Duskblade. I think, which is not true, I just climbed from silver to gold by having the Flawless Claw build. Like the build where you go Flawless Claw, then Ravenous Hydra, and then your armor penetration item. But once I reached gold, I was like people are just having a team fights a lot. Like the major difference I see between silver and gold is like I know that there are two big difference you can say in these two kind of things in silver and gold, but the major difference I do see there is like people are tend to have a lot much of a more team fights than having solo kills. So you know, like I was just tried our Flawless Claw when I go from silver to gold, and it kind of did not work, as I will completely change my prio from Lulu or from Vayne to her Lulu there, because I knew what she did last time. So why you should aim her? Like if you see now, or if you will see in the future recording for this game, I will always aim or try to aim her into team fights. The number one reason is like no one want healings, or no one want to go polymorph, or no one wants her ultimate to just randomly knock you up. Okay, like it's way more worth it, as I will flash and try to save my jungler, but I will be a second late, like just a minor delay there. But I think it's not that much of a big deal, because I will complete myself. No, I thought I will really complete myself on Svang. Like as you will see, it's a huge CS diff. Yasuo is literally diffing me in 53 CS. But what you actually see is like I have a 4-2 KDA. Now, why is that good? No, don't play for KDA. I'm not telling that you should play for KDA, but what I actually did here in this specific lane is like I really play it safe. I really play it smart. If you will add that too. The first thing is like don't force things on Yasuo. Like I always said this in the last. I think I already had a video uploaded where I absolutely crushed a Yasuo player. Like I just made him go 0-15 or 0-16. I quite not remember, but that video will be linked in the description, so do check that out as well. I think I just go 0-15 in that game. Well, does not care. So in this video, like do not force anything on Yasuo. Like the Yasuo lane can be the easiest lane you play as Z, or the Yasuo lane can be the hardest lane you will play as Z. Now you know, I just always love to look around the all chat just to see if anybody has something typed in there, because I always knew, because I'm always like, oh, I'm not going to Uh, I just don't keep all chat on whenever I'm playing a game, but it is on up here. So it's like I just really love to focus and don't do stupid things there. So as I will just this is why Duskblade is just so good. Like let's say if I would have Prowlers, let's say I would have Eclipse here. Okay, so here we go. Let's say I'm Zed playing, not playing Duskblade, I'm a Zed playing the Prowlers, or I'm the Zed playing Eclipse right here in this frame. I get a kill, this Darius would have killed me 100%. Like he just walked back because he didn't knew where I was. And I just like walked back to my turret safety peacefully. Literally peacefully. Now the Darius was pretty much fed at this time. Like he was 5 for 1. Like my Wukong was having a quite of a hard time there. Like a bit of tough time. So that's that pretty much. As they will try, but he will survive, and that was a good thing not to engage upon him because he was having his shields back up. As you will see, I still don't have my Serpent's Mind completed because I was kind of helping my team rather than having or staying in a lane and farming. Okay, so what I was saying is like the major difference silver to gold is like people are tend to team fight too much. Like when I was playing in silver like a couple of weeks ago, like I would have never thought of a top laner would literally rotate for the third Drake to the bot lane. I would have never thought of that. To be pretty honest with you, I would have never ever imagined of that actually happening. Like a top lane will literally rotate the bot lane for a third Drake, and that's the pretty much a rare case scenario, I guess. But in gold, that tend to happen a lot. In gold, people are tend to group a lot, and that's why I just always love having Duskblade up on me rather than any, like a Promise or Eclipse, because I can get resets in team fights, I can get slows in team fights, and I can get pretty much everything I want in team fights. As I will kill Yasuo, and I shouldn't have altered the Lulu there, but I will just alter and they will just die for, and we just have a double kill as our Jin is kind of getting feisty here. Gosh, Yasuo, you are so bad. Glad that your champion is almost easiest and OP in the game, but I will weirdly agree here. So you can do at least one ADC kill. Close, but yes. Okay. So I really do not love when people actually trash talk in the game. Like that just spoiled the mood of the game. That pretty much spoiled the mood of the game. So that's why I'm literally tend to mute my all chat whenever I hop into a game. Like that's the first thing I do. Space just goes and mute everyone. Now the second thing is like almost I don't agree with Jin for having a rage there. I do agree with one thing: Yasuo is the most broken and the most OP champion into League right now. Like Yasuo is one of the brain dead champion. If you know how to survive with, you are pretty much going to climb into every yellow. So that's that. I just want to put it out there. So like, I think you don't get confused with it. I don't like rich talk or PM, but I agree with Jin's, with Yasuo being the most broken champion. Okay, now as we move along, I think I will complete my Serpent's Fang, and I'm making my way up to my armor penetration item. Now the thing you will literally notice here, the game is still far from over. Like the Darius can literally carry it. So I will just jump on Lulu here, like completely. I will ignore the Darius, I will ignore the Ivern, and I will literally jump on Lulu. And like people are like tend to say that why are you aiming is a port, or like people are like you are let's say I was 8-2 with Z. So people will be like, if you are 8-2 with Z, why won't you just aim the champion, which is actually carrying the game? Now the thing is, like, if I would have go all in on the Darius there, which was actually carrying the game, and Yasuo will flash Q tornado me as he really wanted to kill me. Like I kind of think the tension was pretty much uprising here on this Yasuo player, because I didn't give him a single chance or a single kill to kill, or a single kill in the lane. So that's why I think he was having a kind of bad thing. Like he was always trying to jump on me pretty much. As we will get a Baron buff because Yasuo was just doing things. Like I will assure you that the reason I stopped there was because I had some work to do, or I was just fixing my chair. I was not talking. I literally don't talk in games. I was like I know it's really bad. Like at least you should communicate with the team of does they have flash, or does they have commoner spells. If you are a jungle wants to gank you, just tell him like you are not up to him, or up to the gank, or you don't have ultimate. Just type the things which will really help you win the game. But I just don't at all type because I just don't like it. Because once you started typing, the people are like, like if you mess up and you were typing before, they will literally assume and literally want you to say I am sorry in all chat if they are losing the game because of you, or you made one bad play. So the best thing you can do is just completely ignore them. Completely ignore them. Do not chat, or I'm not saying do not chat, like at least have the pings on. Like ping them the flash, ping them the ultimate if needed. And my Zac will have an amazing, I think my Zac will chaos here. I think we are going to have a Dragon Steel over here. I know like we have 2 Dragon Steel, that's the fun of it. They're both done by Zac, I did not do anything there. As I was really feeling so good, I just wanted to go in there and kill literally all of them, but I just have my control on the game. As Vayne will just she just wanted to kill me and have my bounty up, and she thought having Lulu and Ivern is really going to help her do those things. As we were on a chase with Darius or Darius or whatever, as Yasuo is spam pinging the Ivern for missing the smite, and you can literally tell like from the support spam pinging me. I think nobody was happy with the Yasuo pretty much. Okay, so that's that. Here comes my Wukong into all chat. He said bye Margarita. I love seeing it. I don't know what people are supposed to know about that. Like it's always fun to go into the game you literally carried and then see what people actually want to say about you. Like I'm pretty much like I just have way too much interest like in seeing what people say. Like I know in the game I do not perform well, they are literally going to rage at me, so I was just like I'm not going to record that thing. I'll just see what happened there. But in the game I play good, or I just like never do something cooler, like I just have a Dragon Steel, or I just have a Baron Steel there. I literally love to go back and see what people have to say into all chat. You know, I think people tend to type in all chat when they are pissed up. Like, yeah, you have a certain level of getting pissed up, and that's pretty much it. Like, it would have been so much fun if you were actually able to take that buff to stole this kind of buffs which Ivan leave when he actually killed the jungler, killed the jungle buff. As I will just go all in on Lulu here. I think I killed her, no? Yeah, she's dead. As I will just go all in on Lulu here, and my entire team will die here. It was a complete stupidity to go back in again. You go back in again, and look what time was. I don't even know why I flashed there, or I just did whatever I have to do, just for the fact. But the good thing is, like, we did not get aced there because our support will run away with, I think, quarter of her health. How much health she has? She has full health. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be the noob one, I guess. Okay. So we'll try to get up to our inhibitor. So this trio into the bot lane. So this game was literally anybody's call up here. We played one more bad fight like that, and we were literally going to regret that. Do Yasuo get this inhibitor? I'll literally record it. Yes, he will. So it only means one thing: they won't get it, because I knew only one guy got the inhib. I was like, okay, man, if Yasuo is getting it, you sure you're not getting it? As I will just focus my way out to the cannon minion. Yasuo completely destroyed me in CS. Like, I'm not good at math, but come on, man, what is this CS lead? I can't even tell you how much the CS lead really is. It's 328 to 183. What? Okay, so let's say it's 132, and it's going to be 139, I guess. Like, if I did my maths right, it's going to be like this. Like, just comment down below if I'm doing my maths right, but I think it's going to be let's say, dude, stop CSing. I can't add up so fast. Okay, so that's going to be 136, and we go 14 from there, so 140 and 150. So I think 150 should be the right answer for this numbers, not for this number. It was 186 to 336. So I did maths for that. So it was 186 to 336, and my answer came 150. I think that should be the correct answer. If that's the wrong answer, it's not my fault. I am not a maths major. I am literally playing Z for life. So you cannot expect much from that. As here will come the second steal of the day, as Darius will hook me, but I will just W out of the lane. Please don't be wrong. Now I don't want to be ashamed. Like, imagine this video just getting 1,000 views, and the people are just like, like looking, and they say, oh my god, we are just looking at that guy who just can't even do math. Okay, man, I suck. Okay, so I think 150 should be the correct answer. For that, I don't know. For now, I'm not going to do it, as Ivan will flash there, and they will try to chase us completely. Okay, so the fight kind of went bad, but also kind of went good here. Just jump on things. I think I will just run on Ivan there, and after that I will just usually run on the Lulu there. Pretty much that's what going to happen. Yeah, so pretty much Lulu was not able to help the Draven, which was getting aimed by only 3 of my peoples. Not bad. So the fact why we go on Ivan and Hulu there because of the shields they give. So if you are attacking them, it is more likely that they will uh, shield themselves rather than shielding the top lane out there. So that's what was the purpose there for doing that, pretty much. As the top lane wave is pushed into our base, at Vayne will just try to kill the Zac, and I will completely miss my combo there, and I will kill her, but I will also die here because Yasuo is literally running on. I think I should have backed here, but you know, like I got the turret up here, and I think this Yasuo just wanted to kill me badly, so I was like, okay. At this point, I was like, okay, man, I will just give you the kill. Just be happy, my friend. Just be happy. I don't know what's happening. Usually, when I die, the camera will literally go on to the champions, which are actually playing the game. Because that's not working anymore. Oh, you actually get black? Like I really thought it should have been. Oh, you actually go dark, man. Like it actually becomes so dark when you destroy the turret. You actually won't get vision. Like even though I am seeing the game up here. I'm seeing the game up here. Okay, I'm still not respawn, but my team will force out Lulu's Shurellas, and she also flashed there to get out from them. Like this game was pretty much pretty hard to play up because of the fact they have areas which was pretty much focusing on me because he has a dead dance and forgot its name. Deadsman? It is a dead man. Right up there. Like they were pretty much having armor and they were having anti-heal. Who they were having anti-heal for? I think they were having anti-heal for Zac there. Because Zac just literally heals so much if he collects the passive stats. Because like it's just like okay man, like he's just running around collecting the passive stacks. So you are like it won't work, but yeah man, he really heals a lot. He really heals a lot. Here we go. As I will go for the Vayne, jump on the Lulu here. Nice, the second kill. See, I just like focused Lulu and Ivan are the first priorities I ever had. And that will be a Penta kill for me. Like, okay man. I don't want to, you know, brag about that, but I think that was the pretty much the team that helped me have the pentakill, and it was not my pentakill, to be honest with you. Like my team did most of the damage there. So pretty much that is going to be it for this time. Really thank you once more for just blowing up the last video, like from 20 views on 24 hours to 500 views in 24 hours. You guys literally are the best. You literally blew up that video. I hope you will do the same for this one as well. Please do it, and if you like this content, just go down and subscribe to the channel, and also please put me in the comment section is if my answer was right or not. I think I was pretty much well, just to tell me down into the comment section, and as always, see you guys on to the next one.